I painted my apartment again. I've been living in this apartment for years and years, and every time I paint it, it kind of gets me down. I look around and I think, well, it's a little bit smaller now. And I realize it's the thickness of the paint, but I'm aware of it, you know? It just keeps coming in and coming in. Every time I paint, it's closer and closer. I don't even know where the wall outlets are anymore. I was looking for like a lump with 2 slots in it. Kind of looks like a pig is trying to push his way into the other side. That's why I plug in. My idea of the perfect living room would be the bridge from the Starship Enterprise, you know what I mean? Nice chair, big screen, remote control. That's really why Star Trek was the ultimate male fantasy, just hurtling through space, in your living room, watching TV. That's why the aliens were always dropping by, because Kirk was the only one with a big screen. They came over Friday nights, Klingon boxing, gotta be there. What did you do?
Moose. I moosed up.
I guess it was just a matter of time.
You know, I should have done this years ago. I feel like I've been living 2 lives. My pre-moose, and now I move into my post-moose. Tell me the truth. Have you ever seen a better looking guy?
Oh, look, it's so subjective.
I don't mean to interrupt or anything, but this Sunday, my friend is having a brunch for the New York Marathon.
Oh, I keep forgetting to enter that.
She says she has a perfect view of the race, and she said I can invite some of my friends.
Maybe. Harold and Manny. Boys!
Hey, Jerry.
I slid the rent under your door, Harold. Did you get it?
Yeah. Do you want something from Miss Adwalker's apartment?
No, Paredes, las cosas no son tú.
Come on, I'm only joking. He really thinks I'm gonna give you Miss Adwalker's stuff.
No es cómico.
Okay, we have to go up now and clean. It was a good thing her rent was overdue. She had been rotting there for a month.
She died? Mrs. Hudwalker died?
94 years old. I found her yesterday. She was without her wing. It was terrifying.
Más rápido, hay un caso muerto.
Come on, what's the matter with you? I'm talking to Jerry. Jerry, do you know someone who needs an apartment?
Are you kidding? You know my friend Elaine?
Oh, yeah, I like her. She always say hi to me.
Well, it's not promised to anyone? 'Cause she would take it in a second.
Well, Manny's brother wanted it, but he got deported.
No deported, es un pequeño misunderstanding con el Departamento de Inmigración.
What's the difference? It's true?
So, it's okay. I can tell her she can have it.
Sure. And she also got a bargain on it. It's only $400 a month.
$400, tú eres loco.
Okay?
Dios mío.
Hey, Harold, how do I look?
Hey, Manny, look. Kramer got mousse on his hair.
Wow.
Thanks.
What was that all about?
Oh, nothing important.
What's going on? What is that look?
What look? Nothing.
Something's going on here.
I don't know if you should sit down or not. Sitting down is good for feigning, but standing up is good for jumping up and down.
Jumping up and down? What are you talking about? Come on, cough it up.
Oh, Elaine, you know me. Never thinking about myself. Just worrying about the welfare and happiness of others. Close to me.
Would you please
What if I told you that?
told me that?
I got you an apartment in this building.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
You didn't.
I did.
You got me an apartment in the building?
I got you an apartment in the building.
How did you?
Remember Mrs. Hudwalker, the 94-year-old woman who lived right above me?
No.
She died.
She died?
She died.
She died.
And the rent is only $400 a month.
Get out. $400 a month. Only $400 a month.
Yes, $400 a month.
And I'll be right upstairs.
Right upstairs.
Right above you.
Right above me.
Oh, we're neighbors. I'll be here all the time.
All the time.
We can exchange keys and come in and out as we please. Oh, this is great.
All the time. The problem with talking is that nobody stops you from saying the wrong thing. I think life would be a lot better if it was always like you're making a movie. You know, you say the wrong thing, someone just comes onto the set and stops the whole shot. Think about all the things you could take back. You know, think about all the things you say, you're out with people. Gee, you look pregnant. Are you? Stop. Take it again. Go out the door. Come back. Let's take the whole thing again. People, think about what you're saying.
Thanks, Don. See you later. What happened to you?
You won't believe what I just did.
What'd you do?
I could tell you what I did, but you won't believe it. It's unbelievable.
What'd you do?
I let Elaine know about an apartment in my building. She's moving in.
Elaine's moving into your building?
Yes.
You're gonna be neighbors.
I know neighbors.
She's gonna be right above you.
Right above me.
How could you do that?
I'm an idiot. You may think you're an idiot, my friend, but I am the bigger idiot.
Don't insult me. Nobody's a bigger idiot than me.
Have you ever let an ex-girlfriend know about an apartment in your building?
Have you ever gone to a singles weekend at the Poconos?
She's moving in right above me. Every time I come to the house, I'm gonna have to sneak in like a cat burglar.
You're gonna have all your sex at other women's apartments. Forget about the home bed advantage. It's gonna be like a permanent road trip.
But I need the home bed advantage.
Of course, we all do.
Come in with me.
I just came out.
Who's gonna know?
It's embarrassing.
Come on, 2 minutes. My censoring system broke down. You know that little guy in your head that watches everything you say and makes sure you don't make a mistake? He went out for coffee and that 1 second ruined my life.
My sensor quit 2 years ago. He checked into a clinic, emotionally distressed.
Well, is there any way out of this Elaine thing?
Tough.
There's a weak water pressure in my building, and she does love a good shower.
I don't think anyone's given up an apartment for a weak shower spray.
Well, maybe if they were a fanatic about a shower, they might.
For that rent, she'd take a bath in the toilet tank if she had to.
Look at that woman feeding her baby greasy, disgusting corned beef hash. Isn't that child abuse?
I'd like to have a kid. Of course, you gotta have a date first. Do you remember my friend Adam from Detroit?
The one with the flat head.
Yeah, he's a cube. Anyway, he got married 6 months ago. Ever since he's been wearing a wedding band, he said women have been coming on to him everywhere he goes.
I heard that about wedding bands.
I wonder if it's true.
That would be an interesting sociological experiment. You know, Kramer has his father's wedding band. He'd loan it to you.
Thanks a lot. I'll give it back to you in a week.
You know, I don't know why you're fooling with this ring for. I've been telling you, get some plugs or a piece.
Nah, I'm not doing that.
No, you're crazy. You're a good-looking guy. What are you doing walking around like that for?
Oh, I'll just put a whole can of mousse in my hair like you.
Harold, necesito ayuda.
I told you I don't like these sponges, that's too small. I want big sponges.
Tú tienes una esponja pequeña.
I can't pick up anything with that. There's no absorption.
Tú no tienes absorción.
Boys!
Hey, Jerry.
Hola, Jerry. Habla
Okay.
rápido.
Okay, Jerry, your friend cannot have the apartment.
What?
Someone offered Manny $5,000. He wants that. I don't want that.
¿Por qué dices eso? Los dos decidieron juntos.
Because it's true, isn't it?
Hey, I understand. You're businessmen.
Si tu amiga tiene $5,000, ella va a tener el apartamento.
Oh, now he says that if your friend has $5,000, she can have the apartment.
Well, that's a lot of money, but if that's the way it's got to be. That's the way it's got to be. You know, I used to think the world was just a series of chaotic, meaningless events. But now I know there's meaning and purpose to all things.
What happened to you?
Religion, my friend, that's what happened to me. I've just learned that it's going to cost Elaine the sum of $5,000 to get the apartment upstairs.
$5,000. Elaine doesn't have $5,000.
Of course she doesn't have $5,000.
So she can't get the apartment.
Can't get it.
She can't move in.
No move. So you see, it's all part of a divine plan.
And how does the baldness fit into that plan?
Elaine?
Yeah.
All right. This is going to have to require some great acting here. I'm going to have to act like I'm disappointed. You might want to leave the room.
I lie every second of every day. My whole life is a shame.
Because, you know, I love Elaine.
Of course you do.
Just not in the building. My intentions were good. What was I supposed to do? Tell me.
No, I'll be seeing you. Good morning, good morning. Have you ever gotten up in the morning and felt it's great to be alive, that every breath you take is a gift from sweet life from above? I almost forgot, but I have checks for first month, last month, and security deposit. I have $75 off my account.
Well, there's a little bit of a problem.
Oh, I know, there's a weak shower spray, but I decided to switch to baths now. You know, as Mr. Churchill always said, why stand when you can sit? Maybe I'll get some rubber duckies.
No, someone offered Harold and Mandy $5,000 for the apartment upstairs.
$5,000.
They'd just as much give it to you, but you'd have to come up with that money.
$5,000? I don't have $5,000.
I know.
Where am I going to get $5,000?
I have no idea.
Hey, new neighbor.
I'm not moving in.
What?
They want $5,000 now.
Oh, come on, you can't get $5,000. Jerry, loan her some money.
Yeah, well, is that really something you want to borrow?
No, that's too much money to borrow.
Loan her the money, Jerry. You can afford it.
She doesn't want to borrow the money.
Oh, come on, what's $5 grand between friends? She said she'd pay you back.
Of course I pay you back.
Yeah, so what's the problem?
Who said there's a problem?
There's no problem. He said he'd loan you the money.
Well, Jerry, that's a lot of money to borrow. It might take me a while to pay you back, maybe a few years.
It's okay, he doesn't care.
I don't know, money can sometimes come between friends.
Get out of here.
Let me think about it.
What's there to think about?
I don't know, 5,000? Let me take another look.
It was all over. Done. Finished. She doesn't have to move in. Goodbye. Where's she going to get the $5,000? She doesn't have $5,000. But then you come in.
You don't want to live in the apartment?
No! I don't.
So then why'd you lend her the $5,000? Oh, okay. Look, she said she'd think about it. Maybe she won't take the money.
People don't refuse money. It's what separates us from the animals.
I still don't see what's the problem with the land in the apartment.
Let me explain something to you, Kramer. You're a great guy and I love you, but you're not human. You're a pod. I, on the other hand, am a human. I sometimes feel uncomfortable, awkward, even inhibited next to other human beings. You wouldn't understand.
Because I'm a pod.
I'll take it. Hi, Sam. It's great to be here. These are my friends. This is George and this is Jerry. Jerry's the one who got me the new apartment.
So you're Elaine's hero.
Yes, it's my life's work.
There are so few true heroes left in this world.
Yeah, I'm sorry my wife couldn't make it. She's got something going on with her mother. I don't really know what's going on with her, but don't let anybody fool you. It's tough.
Well, better load up on some carbos before the big race.
Oh, the marathon is great, isn't it?
Yes, particularly if you're not in it.
I wish we had a view of the finish line.
What's there to see? A woman from Norway, a guy from Kenya, and 20,000 losers.
So my wife started to get on me about the lawn today. I'll tell you, it's just one thing after another.
Is she here?
No, she's working.
What does she do?
She's an entomologist. You know, bees, flies, gnats. What do you do?
I work for the director of Madison Square Garden. It's great. I can get free tickets to any sporting event in New York. Anyway, she's a very lucky woman.
But no, it's...
Hi, Stan. Hi, Joanne.
Hey, Jerry. This is Joanne and Stan. They're in my short story class, Roxanne and me. Hey, Jerry got me a great room in his apartment.
Well, Jerry, it must be nice having a close friend nearby.
Fantastic.
She can pop in whenever she wants.
I know.
She doesn't even need to knock.
Tremendous.
Any time of day.
I'm in heaven.
Hey, Rita. Jerry's the one who got me the great apartment. Well, seems like you and Roxanne were really hitting it off.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Well, from where I was standing, it seems like you were coming on to her.
I'm a guy. It always looks like that.
Well, I was thinking it might be a little awkward with us living in the same building, you know, in my cramped styles.
Nah.
Are you sure? Because what if one of us brings someone home? It might be a little awkward, but if you're okay with it, then it's fine with me.
I've never been able to have a relationship with just one person. I can, however, have strictly physical relationships with someone for years and years. Too bad you're married.
No, I'm not. It's actually just a sociological experiment.
Yeah, please.
You have no idea what an idiot is. Elaine just gave me a chance to get out, and I didn't take it. This is an idiot.
Well, I just gave up a lifetime of guilt-free sex and floor seats at the Madison Square Garden. So don't insult me, my friend. I am Costanza, Lord of the Idiots.
George? I didn't sleep at all last night. I decided I have to tell her. I'm just going to be honest, that's all. Are you listening to me? Just put some soap on your finger, it'll slide right off. Or axle grease. Listen, I'll call you back after I tell her. Bye.
Well, it's all taken care of. Everything's cool.
What? What's cool?
Elaine,
What are you talking about?
I found a guy who will pay $10,000 for the apartment.
What? Get out. 10,000?
Cash.
Who would pay that much?
He's in the music business.
Elaine would never borrow that amount of money. Kramer, my God, man, this is beautiful. Elaine doesn't have to move in. I don't have to confront her. She doesn't have to know I never wanted her to be here. I'm golden.
Well, occasionally I like to help the humans.
Wow, that is loud.
It's just unbelievable.
They rehearse all the time.
All the time. I've been up there 6 times and refuse to stop. What am I gonna do? I can't go like this. I'm having a breakdown. Can't you do something about this?
I'm not going up. It sits up there.
Manny!
Los permitan tocar a su 11.
I'm not the one who said 11 o'clock. He's making up his own rules.
Boy, if I was up there, you wouldn't hear a peep out of me. I'm as quiet as a mouse.
Hey, hey! Oh, man. Wow. Oh, I love the one they do after this.
I don't know. What do you do when your neighbor's making like a lot of noise at 3 in the morning? You just knock on their door and tell them to keep it down? You're really altering your whole self-image there. What am I, Fred Mertz now? What have I become? Can I do this? Am I a shusher? I used to be a shushee. There's a lot of shushing going on in movie theaters. Everyone's shushing. Shh, 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 shh. It doesn't work. Because nobody knows where the shush is coming from. People just hear shh. Was that a shush? I think someone just shushed me. There's always that certain group of people you just want to shush. They're just talking and talking, and everyone's shushing them and shushing them. They just won't shush. They're the unshushables.